my girl. So I'm going to show her hair. It's a shag. She's had a long bob and she decided to cut it off. We convinced her the mullet, which is a kind of shag. Now we both have mother and daughter shag. Mullet madness. So she decided she wanted straight, even though she has wavy hair. And she's fried it a little bit. So what are we going to do about that? I would recommend treatment, botanical repair. So, deaf people watching, I'm not going to continue signing the whole time because my focus is the hair. My first language is English, so bear with me. And then same with like English hearing people. Sometimes I might have to sign with Michelle who's here, and my English will suffer. Okay, thanks. So Josie has these layers, which is a shag. So like, what is a shag? The history of it. So shag is very layered. It was in 1970. Paul McGregor invented it and did the big shag for Jane Fonda in the movie Clute Day. I've never seen it, but she's super cute. That's pretty much what Josie has here. And how you want to make it relevant is personal preference and style. She has natural curly hair, so sometimes she wears it wild and curly, sometimes she wears it straight. Tell me a little bit about how you style your hair and how you handle that yourself.
So personally, I have really wavy hair. I really enjoy the cut itself because it's pretty much wash and go for me. The way that it dries always turns out really pretty, so I don't really have to do much with that, to be honest. But I do like the flat look. So I do like straightening sometimes, but I love the volume when I can.
Okay, how do you get that?
Get the volume? Just depends. I'll put some, using Aveda, I use Be Curly Style Prep, which I really like after a shower. Scrunch it up with my hair. I really like that way. And then letting it air dry. I don't prefer to diffuse, but some with a little bit less natural volume can. I think that would be really good. But that's how I do it, and then let it air dry from that. And I prefer daily hair repair right now because it's a little bit damaged.
Yeah, daily hair repair. Okay, so I'm gonna recommend a botanical repair treatment for you with our new botanical repair. And I'm flat ironing this with a little bit of a bell right here, as you were talking about that volume, just to smooth it out and give it that volume. And I think the botanical repair is really going to help it. You have previously highlighted hair and you're trying to fill and repair it from that.
Yeah, I really want to try that.
Okay, so why do you use the Be Curly in your straight styles instead of smooth infusion?
Oh, not straight styles for my.
Oh, for volume, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
But I like the men's pomade.
Oh yeah?
For the after straightening, just for a little bit of that frayed look, if that makes sense.
Yeah, to get some pieciness. Let's try that. Okay, you just stay there. I've got that right here. Perfect. Oh, Ebony says, get it, sis. It's Ricky's comments.
Hey, Ebony.
Todd, hey from Dallas. What's up? Oh, Stephanie Dickerson, I love you, baby. And don't do scary movies. A lot of people don't, but we love scary movies.
Sure.
You know, that's what's up, little sister. Okay.
Todd says hi from Dallas, Aveda Institute.
Oh, okay, the Institute. Cool. Hey, Dallas peeps. All right. How do we cut your hair, Josie?
Razor.
Razor cut. Okay. Why don't you, like, I don't know if you can see over here.
Mhm.
I should have a hand mirror for you. This is just a little bit of a slip, right? To put those little flyaway pieces together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I like to use it on these little
The little sideburn, girl burn
right
pieces
to
here.
kind of have it
Yeah.
with the face framing.
Give it a little definition. That's what's up. You know, baby girl. Okay. So, alright, there's a little bit about Josie Shag. And she is not a hair person, she's a skin person, makeup person.
Yes.
Just graduating now, right?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you. Okay, next up, yeah, you guys just gonna take over running. Yeah. You can sit, Lauren. So this is Caroline. Josie doesn't like to diffuse that much, which I don't know why. I think you just need to use a light diffuser and you'll like it better. But this is work that I've done formerly, and I just want to talk about how you can do all the different styles. This is very similar to how Josie's is cut, although in the back she has shorter layers than Josie does. And this is her natural texture. We just did some twisting finger curl with Be Curly, like Josie does actually, to get that volume. So she's been diffused. And I also want to go to her. I refined her a little bit. This is another way to do a shag. So you can see this isn't quite like a mullet shape. This is a very like full shape right through here. And I really like this. I kind of shagged her out. She was a full length in a class by a really great cutter, precision cutter class I went to. And I decided that I wanted to leave her fuller, but give her this nice curtain bang fringe detail. So this is really a shag class. This is really an inspiration class. I took my inspiration with the fringe from Zambia class. And this is from an inspiration from a Matthew Kazarian class. I love education, I love learning, I love connecting with people. And today, this is definitely sharing all of my passions in one room. I've got hair, I have sign, many passions, advocating for the deaf community, my family, hair. It's just beautiful that it can all come together. But I like to connect with different people, learn different things. Sam Villa is not Aveda, but he does an amazing curtain bang YouTube tutorial. And Matthew Kazarian is sassoon trained, but is in the Neil Network actually, and does some great stuff with Tatum Neal also. So I did this particular haircut based on these inspirations. I'm going to use a little bit of the product to style her out. So she's very dry and fluffy. And I'm going to use Texture Tonic. And I'm going to saturate her. I actually am going to cut a shag here in a minute. Dry cut, freeform razor. So, I'm going to scrunch that in and just finger style. So, the cool girls that are wanting this haircut, they want less fuss. Can I get a witness, Josie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't want to have to work to style it too much. With mine, I just put a little Texture Tonic and hairspray. My favorite. Yes. pieces, like Josie does. She uses a different product than I do. But I really like this feathery winged look with hairspray. Just adding the texture and the pieciness. Go big or go home. Feathered. What is that? What does that even mean? Like, where did that come from? You know, you hear it all the time, and then if you stop and think about it, like, what does that even mean? So feathered is cutting it in layers to where when you manipulate the hair, it resembles a feather. And we did this, it was popular back in the 80s. I remember in middle school, the girls feathering. You would take a brush like this, and you would actually like feather your hair back, which is residual from the 70s. So I kind of have my 70s vibe aesthetic today, which is not my favorite, but I'm going to be passionate about it because that's kind of what's hot right now, and this is my love, and so I want to give it my best. Anybody who knows me really well, what's my favorite aesthetic? What decade?
50.
50s. Yes. So we're like doing this leafing back. So that is feathered. So you see it has like that flow. That's literal feather. Shondaria Briner in beauty school had it, her Dairy Do by Dairy. She feathered all the ladies in beauty school. We call it the Dairy Queen Do. Dairy Queen 09. Alright, so we're just going to give her one more little spray. And so we've got these wavy haired and straight haired girls. Oh yeah, she look cute. That is a shag, definitely. Now we're going to look at curly hair. It's actually designed for straight hair, but the curly hair girls need some love too. And I have a quiz for you guys. So, how has she been styled out? Textured hair has been really popular right now. You need any texture hair classes? Right now they're free on Pure Pro with amazing women, amazing education. Renee Gadar, learned so much from her. She's awesome. The Aveda texture team has all the answers you need. So, tell me how she has been styled, or take some guesses. I'll pick a winner randomly. And I want to give her a little bit more volume after I've pulled out her, twist out her, whatever we've done. I don't know. You tell me. What did I do here? I'm just going to lift those up a little bit with a metal pick. And she's got these layers where she has this round shape here. And that is her curly hair version of a shag, where she's got this shape. Then I like to go through with a little Nutriplenish oil. But if she has finer texture hair, you may want to just stick with Dry Remedy. And go through and like gently just put those curls where you want them. Yeah. So I'm loving these like rounder shapes with all the layering. So Amber is looking super cute. Add a little headband, some sunglasses. I'm all about it. So now I'm gonna come up, switch out. Ready. Let's do a little hands-on work.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Be nervous. She says I'm ready for a haircut. My name's Michelle. Hey everybody. Okay. And you. This cape is great because it has these pockets that make it deaf friendly. Little sign language, it's awesome. And she is so ready for a haircut, yeah. We have been sanitizing. Josie, would you like to, we're cleaning.
What am I showing?
Sanitize. Okay. So, I regularly, I'm gonna sign in front of you. So I regularly give her haircuts. Today she's dry. Often I'll start with a wet cut. But today I'm gonna use a dry cut. She has really fine hair and she's liking the length on it, but she knows it's dead and she wants to take off like about that much. Right? You agree? Yeah. You really need it. And I'm gonna recommend, yeah, you haven't had a haircut since May. Yeah, before hitting California. So I haven't had a haircut since before May. So, yeah, it really grows fast. Yeah. So I'm gonna recommend too the Botanical Repair. It's a new green bottle and it's really like healthy and shiny and goes deep into the hair to improve it and strengthen it. Yeah, you've used it. It's really good. It helps. Yeah. So I'm going to use a little bit of oil because I'm going to dry cut. Okay.
Annette wants to know where the cape is from.
Via Montgomery.
Annette Michelle Miller.
Oh, Annette Michelle Miller. Okay, hey. Yeah, it's a Via cape. I still have more oil. So I don't have all my stuff from the salon here I can do. I have dry remedy oil, which is lighter than the Nutriplenish. This is too heavy. This is light. To give her hair a little bit of slip. So back to inspiration. I am going to use some freeform razoring. I am super inspired right now by Angel Del Solar. Check him out. He is CEO. We can turn her around. You're good. He is the CEO of 1821 Man-Made. It's a men's grooming company. He's a barber. And he's inspiring because he has been doing these Instagram videos about all types of things that like I need to refresh my memory about or I don't even know about. And it bridges the gap between cosmetologists and barbers. And I love that. And sorry, I'm not trying to into stuff. It's fine, Josie. Here, just wanted to have my stuff ready. And Angel has been very inspiring because he's been doing a lot of razor cutting. I've been watching this free-form razoring, as he calls it. And I've been posting, you have a lot of knots. He has been posting a lot of the free-form razoring on his YouTube channel and on his Instagram. And I've been watching his videos, and I like razor cutting. And I always give a shout out to my razor cutting educators. My buddy Adam Adkins taught me a lot about razor cutting from beauty school, and along my career I've learned from Johnny Morgan, of course, at Salon de Jour in Knoxville, Susan Ford in Chicago. I love it. So I'm just kind of sectioning off the front. I'm going to take off this little bit of dead with scissors. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. So, I met Angel back in, I don't know, like 4 years ago in New York. And we were both two awkward, nerdy hair people. And just made friends. And then I start seeing like all this awesome stuff he does. And then found out he's a barber. And those who know me really well know that I am like a barber fangirl. I get super weird and nervous around barbers. I'm like, hey. It's kind of irky, right? That was the word you used, Josie. And then I don't know. I'm gonna take just a little bit off of this. And I've been watching like all these little razoring videos and doing some little razor videos. So that's kind of where my mind has been with the razoring. And I just got a fresh blade out. She likes the texture. And that's important with these haircuts. It's not about, everybody has a different style. Tomato, but texture is going to be your friend, so you can showcase it. See? And just the ends. Thanks, Josie.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good little camera girl.
Try.
And I have the oil in my hands, so I'm just kind of like running it through the hair. I'm sectioning here at the ear. I'm going to go in a little bit tighter with that right here. Okay. See that? Let's do square. So I'm going to go back and it's visual. Please. So, Michelle is not a hair person, but she loves different styles, and I feel like weird talking about her, like literally. Oh wait. I'm gonna go through and break this up right here. See, creating some channels because I want the hair to like flow. Yeah. Just move. She doesn't care. I could shave her bald and she'd be fine. So you're not really like a hair person, right? Like you're just a regular normal person. You're not a stylist. But she's always sending me mullet pictures. She follows Elevate, and yeah, she sees like all these different like badass like, hair things, and she's like sending me things. What about this idea? I want that haircut next, and here's like 6 pictures, like whatever. I've done something. Yeah, you can come with me 10 years, maybe. I've been here 10 years, but we've been friends like 20 years. Right? Something like 21, 22 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should. She's saying that I have pictures, or we both have pictures of haircuts that have been saved throughout our relationship together. So I'm going to take this section that I've got, and I'm going to take it a lot shorter. I'm a blender. Anybody else a blender? I'm gonna create a guide because I'm gonna take off this weight and this length. But I'm taking it short. Kind of square. So when I do like this type of haircut, I love to just work organically. And also, I know Michelle's hair very well. She has tons of crazy cowlicks, especially in the front. So once we get to the front of her hair, it's always very tedious to control the fringe. Already, that was better. Yes, you're gonna like it already.
Cute.
I'm gonna buzz these sides. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, because I'm not at home, I don't have my proper tools. So it's fine. You can just stay. You don't have to watch like just up on it, Josie, because I have to be able to see her hair.
Okay.
So, bye hair. You're no good. So do we have any questions or comments? So I'm literally just shaking off the side of it. And these are her trimmers, not mine, because I wasn't really planning to do this until today. She's like, I need a haircut. I was like, sure, I need them all. We're gonna tailor it with proper trimmers in the salon this week. But this class, there's so much about mullets and shags. There's so much information on the web, on the internet, on YouTube. Okay, come around. And technically, you can learn to do anything, but I think right now we need a lesson in compassion with each other, compassion with our guests, but maybe a little different, compassion with ourselves, connection. This is my passion. Maybe I'm not into 70s as much, but I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna do my take on it. I'm gonna be authentically 100% me. I'm gonna take it and run with it and do what I can. I might fight it and grumble about it for a bit, but I'm gonna make it my own. So I love the work, I love the industry, I love the people, and I'm going to use my passion with people to make it work. Like, food tastes better when you make with love. When you cook it with love, you can taste it. Somebody that loves to cook and bake, their food's way more delicious than somebody who's just like throwing together some like Walmart cookies. No offense if you like Walmart cookies, but still, there's love in that. So this is all about your passion, and I am super passionate about people, about connection. We're gonna go around this way. Beautiful, thank you. So I really want you guys to search yourselves. What inspires you? What makes you thrive and feel passionate in your personal life and your professional life? Because as much as I try to separate it, and as much as I want it to be separate, it's not going to be. We're gonna carry it over. So if you can incorporate just a little bit of that from your personal life into your professional life and find passion, you're gonna be a lot happier and a lot more successful. So just keep that in mind. And that's really our lesson today, is like share your passion. You know, this is a shag. We've got these layers, and but it's not about the shag. It's about sharing my love, sharing my passion, and like sharing like your language and ideas and connection. So I hope you found this different, interesting. You've learned something. I'm trying to throw in some facts. I'm a connector, so I have some really great resources. So just post in comments what you're looking for, what you want. That'll help Neil and help homeschool. Michelle's like, she's a champ hair cutter. Come and see her. Yeah. Champ. Look, you don't have scissors. It's dangerous. Signing and cutting. Hey, take care. Peace out.